Hello again, everyone. Deflect here, Firm but Fair Gaming. This is going to be a video on how to get the Bronze Bullions and what to spend them on.
Champion, may I have a
So,
word with you?
at the start, doing a lot of the PTR, I believe they're going to come from your weekly vendor, and I believe it's going to come from the weekly quest. So, this is my prediction for now. It used to have the Bullions on here, but it's taken away and now it says weekly reward. So I don't know if they've changed this yet. And I don't know if this has been confirmed yet. Oh, this is what it looks like when you get the quest. You choose your quest, go to the caverns. Once you get your caverns, you will get your weekly awaken activity. And then you will also receive a cache containing a random piece of champion gear, gold, and equipment upgrade material. This used to have the bullion on here, so I don't know if they've changed this and it's going somewhere else. And now you're just getting your spark from here and your cache, or you're getting the bullion from this system as well. But you do this to protect the researchers under fire. You basically do, depending on which one is faded or whatever they call it this year, or X-Pack, you basically do the event in there. So that one is in the caverns. You do research. Once you're done the research, the other week it will be the community feast, and the last one will be in the Emerald Dream, the Super Bloom. So those will be your weekly parts to it. As far as I can tell, that's going to be how you get your bullion as well. But I have not been able to see once since they switched that if that is 100% how it's going to be done. The other option I thought it would be either this one, but it is not here for a quest, so it's either going to be doing the weekly there, or by doing your other weekly on this quest giver will be how you get your bullion. Anyways, now once you have your bullion, how do you spend them? All right, you have your bronze bullion, you got your weekly quest done, you're coming up the hill, you're going into this section, and you can find the dragon here. This will be the good indicator for you are in the right spot to look for your bullion spenders. Now, you have 3 different spenders.
It is an honor, champion.
And then if you want some transmogs, you get some transmogs over here. But
be mindful.
The 3 ones that you want to use right off the bat are going to be the 3 raid ones. And as a DPS, I will be after some massive DPS trinkets. I'm going to give a few options because I'm not entirely sure. I'm going to have to sim a bunch to get 100% down. So I'm going to give what I believe is going to be the best options, but I will have to sim mine to confirm 100%. So, starting off, week 1, buying a trinket. That's what I'm getting. DPS, getting a DPS trinket. It's going to be Primal Flame. Huge one for Monk. Big crit, big damage. This is what I'm after. If your class doesn't require a lot of crit, then you'll be after a little something different, but this is the one I will be after for Windwalker. Huge trinket. Week 1, big time trinket. Week 2 is going to be interesting. So week 2, I still have decent trinkets from the season before, and this is where your simming is going to have to come in. I will see you again. I might sim what it would be to then use the neck, because the neck is going to be huge, the ring, the weapon. So out of those 3 will be my week 2. Week 1 is going to be the trinket automatically. Week 2 going to be in between the neck, a weapon, usually Thorncaller's Claw, or it will be
you have a bright future.
The ring. So the ring that is, oh, I just lost the ring. Where did we go here?
Until next time.
The crit burst ring seal. Huge verse. Great ring for Windwalker. That's what I'll be choosing. That's going to be my week 2 pick. Week 3. Again, going back to the sim. Now we have gear. Going to be playing dungeons. Going to have more gear. Going to see what else I can get. If this is as good as it was, in like the when it was out, season 1, I believe, it will be this trinket. It will definitely be this trinket because this was huge damage, like ridiculously on top damage. It was just nutty. Problem, you can't move. So downfall, can't move, but you can do nutty damage. Very, very good trinket to have. That will be my week 3. Week 4, I'll go back to the other jewelry I hadn't grabbed. So sorry. Week 1, trinket. Week 2, simming to see if it's going to be neck, ring, or weapon. Picking whatever is best there. Week 3, going to be second trinket. Week 4, going back to see what is left out of the neck, ring, and weapon. Whichever one I still haven't managed to get from a drop, and whatever one sims higher. That's going to be the key. And then week 5 will be the last remaining one of your neck, ring, or weapon. So, that's how I'm going to stagger it for DPS. Depending on the DPS you are. If you're a ranged DPS, this won't apply to you as much because crit burst probably isn't your best stats. Like Shadow Priest is, I think, haste mastery, so this will not apply to you. You could just, you will only have the option of the secondary ring, which is haste mastery, which would put it, your choices down to 4 weeks or 4, but it will limit it to 4 then, which would be trinket, second week, weapon ring, third week, secondary trinket, fourth week, weapon ring, whatever one didn't sit. So that would be your option if the neck does not apply to you. But that is how I'm going to spend the bullion on my DPS classes. I just wanted to throw in the Windwalker one because the Windwalker is a great pickup for monks because crit verse is their best stats, and there's a couple crit verse things. That's the only reason I threw that in there. If your stats just happen to be crit verse, that's phenomenal. That's great for you. There's really good items in here. If it's not still very good items, you just switch up. So that is my options as the DPS, as gearing out. Best trinket number 1. Then it will be, if your stats require it, one of the rings or weapon, whatever one sims higher. Then back to trinket number 2, because I'm assuming you already have a good trinket to start with from last season. So week 3 would be your second trinket, and then week 4 is picking up the slack of whatever else you missed. That is the rotation. I'm doing it for all my DPS classes. If you have any questions, as always, leave a comment below. Like, share, subscribe, deflect. Firm but fair gaming. We'll see you in the next video.